Martin Kia, south of everything, Batesville. My friend Jeff Zelasco, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
You just had the flu.
Yes, I did. I'm
we
sorry.
both had it, so we're immune from each other.
We can't give it to each other because we've already had it.
That's right.
So what's going on in the world of automobile sales?
Everything.
Everything's good, isn't it?
It's good. Kia keeps rolling the cars in, we keep rolling them out, and they have kept their promise. They're coming in just about as fast as we can move them out of here, which is fantastic.
We filmed this show about mid-February. Got a little late start, had a little sickness, and of course the last show we did, we talked about getting off into the new year and having a great start, and boy, you had a great start again. And to get the numbers for the end of the year, you need to be steady as she goes. And,
That's right.
And we had a good steady January and up till this point in February, regardless of the weather. The weather has been horrendous, but when we film, we see something in the future that says maybe 60 degrees over the next several days.
Yeah, we're excited. And sunshine.
And sunshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine today, that makes it good.
Talk a little bit about buying automobiles and when it's cold outside. Let's talk a little bit about our website and what we can get from looking at the website, Jeff, because it's a plus for those of us who are at home and we don't want to get out, we don't want to go look at a car.
Hey,
you don't have to.
That's right. 24/7 too. It's open always. Yeah, you can go to markmartinkia.com and you can go to the inventory. We actually take our own photos of our vehicles, so you're seeing the car that's here, not something somewhere else. We take inside, outside shots. We show you what incentives are available to you. There's even a video you can watch that does a video of the car. You can get all the information as far as safety information, fuel economy. It's all right there. And if you want to, if you get that interested, you can send an email request. My internet manager will get it. He'll contact you. We can actually negotiate everything over the phone. You can fill your credit out through our website, which is a very secure lead. It comes in and there's got to be some information typed in for us even to get it. That's how secure it is. We can get everything done, and we'll bring the car to you if you don't want to come here.
It's amazing when you look back over the course of the last 30 or 40 years and the automobile buying strategies that we had many, many years ago. I mean, you came in, you looked, you drove, you looked again, you drove some more, and you looked. But now it's a different type of buying experience.
Yes.
And what the internet has allowed us to do, the technology, is just made it easier for us as consumers to purchase an automobile.
Oh yeah, and you talking about coming in and driving. That's always great to put your own hands on it, but you can even on the cars read reviews from the experts who have driven them and put them on the test tracks and really driven them, and from people that own them. On our website, under our media page, we have a link to the YouTube Kia testimonial site.
Right.
Which is nothing but people that own Kias, and they sit there and talk about their experience with their vehicle. From all over the United States. There's hundreds of videos there. Yeah, I watch it a lot because it's kind of quite interesting to see.
Sure.
We believe in them, but it's good to hear what other people are saying, other experiences people have had. And there's just a ton of information on our website. Through our media page, if you bought a Kia, and with all the technology, people are excited when they're getting their car and they're not always listening to everything we're telling them.
That's right.
And they get home and go, wonder how that works.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, on our homepage, we've got a how-to tab.
Okay.
And you go there and it'll show you how everything on your car works.
Wow.
And if you did get hooked up, how you can hook it up.
Right.
Of course, you can always call us and we can get in a car just like yours on the telephone and go through everything with you. But, if you're a little bit too embarrassed to admit you didn't listen, that's fine.
Oh, don't blame it on us, because we did our job. There's no doubt. We did what we were supposed to do.
But yeah, all that. There is just a world, thanks to technology, of information available to you 24/7, 365. Whenever, if you're up at midnight and can't sleep, you get on there and look.
Yeah, you look at the inventory and no doubt, like you say, email in or call or whatever you need to do.
Our newsletter's on there if you want to read it. Our current ads are on there if you want to see them. If you don't subscribe to the paper, every week when we do an ad, we put it on the website. It's available there for you.
So much information is available at our fingertips, and we get to talking about apps and apps on phones and iPhones, and it's a different way of doing business today than it's ever been before.
I can relate to this. We have sold a couple of cars last year strictly by text message.
Text message, yes.
We texted them the photos. We negotiated prices, all the text, and they actually drove over here. They weren't local. Drove over here and picked their cars up and went back home.
Unbelievable.
And they loved it.
Just with a text message.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to kind of change gears here, and I want to ask you about something because I was having a conversation with a couple of my friends recently, and we were talking about warranties on automobiles. And one of my two friends had made a point to me, and I had mentioned Kia, and I said, well, you know, no doubt the best warranty in the business. And I had two different philosophies, and it was kind of interesting in the conversation because one guy said, well, you have warranty because they need it. And then the other argument was that I sided with, or the discussion I should say, is you have a good warranty because you don't really need it, because there's a guarantee for you. I mean, I like the idea of saying that we have a 100,000-mile warranty, or the best warranty in the business, because the company that we're talking about, Kia Corporation, Kia Motor Division, believes so much in their product. They're saying, we give you this warranty at no charge because we feel confident that our cars will run that long without tearing up.
Exactly. You know, what, many years ago, you guys remember there wasn't any warranties on cars.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
It's 12 blocks or 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Whichever comes first.
But it is part of the value of the car. It's security, and every manufacturer has a warranty. And Kia and Hyundai, which are sisters, have gone that extra mile to offer the best warranty on a new vehicle in America. And that is 560 bumper to bumper. You got no worries.
Right.
560 roadside assistance. Now, they don't put that roadside assistance out there because they know all their cars are breaking down and leaving people sitting on the side of the road.
Right.
It's to build value and to give you peace of mind that you're not alone in this.
Right. Absolutely.
We're there with you. And, of course, the 10100 on the powertrain. Yeah,
10-year, 100,000 mile on your powertrain.
And all carry no deductible.
Yes.
Now, like any warranty, wear items are never included.
Right, sure.
But that is the most comprehensive new car warranty out there.
Yeah, some items are going to normally wear and tear and wear out, and they just do. And I know this when you talk about cars, and we don't cover oil changes if it, we don't cover oil changes as part of warranty, and we don't cover certain normal wear and tear items, brake pads or things.
Light bulbs.
They're going to wear, light bulbs are going to burn out. Those do that, but it's just the best warranty in the business, and it's available on all of our new vehicles.
At no charge. It comes with the car from Kia Manufacturing.
Well, warranty's always great. We talk about that. I want to talk a little bit about registrations. And folks, now listen, when we talk about these numbers, then I want to come back and explain how important this is. Talk about registrations for Kia for last year in your market area.
We just got this information yesterday from Kia, from R.L. Polk. And we ranked #1 for vehicle registrations in Independence County, again for 2013.
Right.
We did it in 2012, and we were tickled. That means we out-registered every make that was purchased and registered in Independence County.
That's correct.
Not necessarily purchased in Independence County, but
registered. They were registered.
So if you went out of town, but you live here and you registered your car, Kia was the #1 registered vehicle in Independence County last year.
That is a phenomenal statistic for a company that's a relatively... We're a new company.
Yes.
We're a relatively new company.
Yes.
And to lead the registrations in the county is unbelievable. And it's a testimonial. You talk about testimonials to what you guys do out here. Just #1 in the county.
We have a great product. And the thing is that makes us kind of beam a little bit is most of our cars leave Independence County.
Right, right.
About 2/3 of them leave Independence County. Kia's pretty happy with us about that, which is, again, why we were able to get all this extra vehicles. They came and realized that, hey, you guys are selling, we outsourced 226 cars last year, which to areas unknown and unmarketed by Kia, and they're very proud of us for that.
Well, and the terminology we use in the car business is a pump in and a pump out. If some other Kia dealership were to pump one in here, they get credit for one, and if we happen to sell one in a different market area, we get credit for a pump out.
Yeah.
And you're talking about 200 and something pump outs.
Yeah, in a 12-month period. Yeah.
Unbelievable numbers in the automobile industry. They're just unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Let's talk about this rig here.
You want to talk product?
Yeah,
let's talk product.
This is the Kia Sportage. They've not been readily available because Kia didn't want them that way. They built that big billion-dollar factory here in the States to produce Sorento and Optima, and this comes from overseas. So they wanted to sell more Sorentos, so they wouldn't let you have very many of these. But now that the factory's been paid for in Georgia, we can get these, and I've got like 22 of them on the ground.
22.
This vehicle is a subcompact SUV. It was ranked #1 for 2013 by J.D. Powers for initial quality. Everybody knows who J.D. Power is.
J.D. Power is the ultimate in judgment.
This comes in front-wheel drive. This model is all-wheel drive. And the all-wheel drive system, we talk about technology, on this vehicle is a Dynamax system. It's a Volvo system.
Right.
And this vehicle, I won't say you can't get it stuck, but they say it's really, really hard to get this unit stuck, because even when it's not got snow on the ground, if it's hot pavement, if it's wet pavement, this system watches your driving habits and tries to predict what's going to happen before it even happens.
Really?
And it can put as much as 90% of the power at one wheel to give you the best traction, and let all the other three wheels just be free rolling.
Wow.
Very sophisticated, ran by computer. Again, all you got to do is get in and drive. A lot of our vehicles, the technology just works without you doing a thing, which makes it so wonderful.
You mentioned all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. Kind of explain to the folks that might not know the difference between what an all-wheel drive vehicle is compared to a normal front-wheel drive vehicle.
Well, front-wheel drive is you've got two wheels pulling up front all the time.
Okay.
The back wheels will never, they just roll. On an all-wheel drive system, different from a four-wheel drive system, all-wheel drive is all four wheels have the capability to do something all the time.
Right. When they're needed.
You can't turn them off. That's done by computer.
Right.
It monitors wheel slippage, road pavement, a bunch of things, but a computer does this for you. Now, on our vehicles, the all-wheel drive models, we do offer a lock-in feature where you can lock 25% of the power to each wheel if you wanted to.
Okay.
We really don't think that's a good idea, because the computer's a lot smarter than we are most
I
of the time.
guarantee it is.
Yes. And like I said, on this vehicle, it's looking at what's happening right now and thinking ahead what you might run into, and it's anticipating that. It's called a proactive four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, instead of a reactive all-wheel drive.
Right. Yeah, you react to something in the road, and proactive is it's going to react because something may come up on your drive.
Exactly, but it's just amazing. 5-passenger, back seats lay down. You can make this thing as economical as you want to, and it's still really nice, or you can make it really fancy with navigation, heated, cooled seats, leather, power seats, backup cameras. We have what we call the popular package here in the LX model. We're running it for $22,954, and that's popular package. Still has the UVO e-services. We've talked about that on previous shows, which gives you 911 notification, gives you linking up to Kia Roadside Assistance. The car makes its own service appointments. Wow. You don't have to do anything.
Under 25 grand.
Yeah, 24,000 MSRP, 24,165 actually is MSRP. We got it for 22,954. You might qualify for some other incentives to lower that price, but great deal on a great vehicle. Plus, this thing gets right at 26 in town, and it's averaged, I think, 32 on the highway.
I think as long as we've been doing this show, and the one staple that we always talk about, not just price and not just service, but when you start talking about fuel economy and where you are in the market and each level of car that you have. I mean, you guys are competitive. We're at the top of the level in every automobile that you have, and it's nice to know that you can save money on fuel economy in today's market.
That's right. Yeah, Kia ranked by the EPA 3rd last year for 2013. Hyundai, which is our sister, was ranked #1. Mazda was ranked #2. We came in at #3. Talk about fuel real fast. I got this article from Kia yesterday with all the technology on cars. As some people drive their cars, it seems like their fuel economy drops some. The reason being is you've probably bought some less than top grade fuel.
Right.
And if you want to go to the internet and look up top tier fuels, there's great articles, great information there. But with a Kia, if you'll put in a tank of premium gas,
right,
the computer systems will go through and the additives in that gas, and they will actually clean your vehicle up, and your fuel economy will come up, and it'll stay up again for several more tanks until that engine needs cleaning. But ethanol fuel, we know, is not the best thing in the world, and it has a lot of side effects.
Right.
And the premium fuel can clean some of the side effects of that low-grade gas out of there. But watch your pumps and be sure you're getting a minimum of 10% ethanol.
Okay. You need to do that just for safety features of your car, #1, and just to make sure that you're maximizing that fuel efficiency that you're trying to get.
Exactly.
Yeah. Boy, Jeff, it's always a pleasure to come up and get to visit with you about it, because these automobiles are just, I mean, they're special.
They are.
They're really special, and you guys are, You guys are special to the industry, and I know that Kia really appreciates what you guys do, because you guys do it right with a professional attitude and a great sales staff and the support staff with, from ownership down to the service department, to the parts department, to the cleanup department. You guys,
we try.
I guarantee you do. Jess Alasko, good to see you, my friend. Everything else just lovely in Batesville, Arkansas.
Everything's lovely.
Fought your sickness. We started with the show, started talking about sickness here, but we're feeling better now.
We're great.
South of everything in Batesville, Mark Martin Kia. If you're looking for an automobile that's got the best warranty in the business, fuel economy that is absolutely fantastic. Come see us, Jess Alasko and crew at Mark Martin Kia.